Hey folks, let's talk trucks today, specifically, the Chevy Silverado. Now, this used to be one of the top dogs in the pickup world, but lately it's been hitting some bumps in the road. The Silverado's been a favorite for years, known for its tough-as-nails reputation. But recent reports are showing some cracks in that shiny exterior. We're seeing lower reliability scores and quality issues that might make even die-hard Chevy fans think twice. Let's break it down, starting with something that's on everyone's mind these days: fuel economy. With gas prices through the roof, even the most rugged truck owners are keeping a close eye on their MPG. And folks, the Silverado isn't exactly winning any awards in this department. The base model with its turbo 4-cylinder engine, it's only managing about 19 miles per gallon in the city and 22 on the highway. Compare that to what Ram and Ford are offering, and the Silverado is eating their dust. It gets even worse when you look at the V8 options. We're talking 16 or 17 mpg in the city, maybe 21 on the highway if you're lucky. Meanwhile, Ram's Hemi V8 is cruising along at 23 mpg on the open road, and Ford's 5.0L Coyote engine is hitting an impressive 18 in the city and 24 on the highway. Now, if you're thinking about subscribing to the channel, now's a great time to hit that button. We've got plenty more truck talk coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Alright, back to the Silverado. The only way Chevy can really compete on fuel economy is with their diesel engine. They've beefed up the power and torque, even outperforming Ram's V6 diesel. But Ram still has the edge when it comes to highway performance. Now, let's talk about toughness and off-road capability. For a long time, Chevy was hesitant to really let loose and give us a no-holds-barred off-road beast. The Trail Boss had some decent upgrades, but it wasn't exactly setting the world on fire. Enter the Chevrolet Silverado ZR2. This truck is Chevy's answer to the off-road crowd, with high-performance dampers, a beefed-up suspension, aggressive mud tires, and dual locking differentials. It's a serious contender, no doubt about it. But here's the catch: it's still using the same engine as the rest of the Silverado lineup. That 6.2L V8 puts out a respectable 420 horsepower, but when you stack it up against the competition, it's left wanting. Have you seen what Ford and Ram are doing with their Raptor and TRX models? We're talking over 700 horsepower from supercharged V8s. Even Toyota's new Tundra TRD Pro is flexing with 583 lb-ft of torque from its hybrid system. It's like Chevy's got all the pieces: the suspension, the off-road chops, the aggressive looks, but they're holding back on the engine. Imagine a Silverado ZR2 with a supercharged V8 putting out over 700 horses. Now that would be something to write home about. Now, Chevy's been listening to the complaints about the interior, and they've made some changes. The new LT trim has a much improved cabin design. It's modern, fresh, and a big step up from the old look. But here's the rub: you've got to shell out some serious cash for these upgrades. The base models are still rocking that outdated interior. And even with the upgrades, some of the materials used don't quite match up to the competition. When you're dropping big bucks on a truck, you expect top-notch quality throughout. Let's talk about the ride quality. On smooth roads, the Silverado handles pretty well. But hit a big pothole or some rough terrain, and you'll feel it. Chevy's sticking with leaf springs in the rear, which is great for hauling and towing but can make for a bouncy ride when the bed's empty. Meanwhile, Ram's gone with a fancy multi-link suspension that's turning heads in the truck world. It's smoother, more comfortable, and still gets the job done when it comes to hauling. Safety-wise, the Silverado's got some neat features, like adaptive cruise control. But it's not without its quirks. Sometimes it can be a bit jumpy in stop-and-go traffic, which isn't exactly comforting when you're behind the wheel of a big truck. Chevy's answer to this is their Super Cruise system, which offers hands-free driving on certain highways. It's impressive tech, but it comes with a hefty price tag. Now, no truck is perfect, and the Silverado's certainly had its share of issues over the years. There have been reports of transmission troubles, fluid leaks, and even paint quality concerns on some models. The infotainment system can be glitchy at times, and some owners have reported higher-than-expected oil consumption. But here's the thing: despite these issues, the Silverado still has a lot going for it. It's a capable workhorse with a loyal following. According to J.D. Power, the 2024 Silverado has a predicted reliability score of 80 out of 100, which isn't too shabby. At the end of the day, choosing a truck comes down to what you value most. If you're after the latest tech and the smoothest ride, the Silverado might not be your first choice. But if you want a solid, dependable truck that can handle tough jobs, it's still worth a look. So, what do you think? Is the Silverado still a contender in the truck world, or has it fallen behind the competition? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of trucks, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, keep on truckin'.